I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls.
So no hard R's, anybody.
Hard R's?
Yeah.
Like, grr.
Yeah,
grr. No, stop, Matt. He said no hard R's. Relax.
No pirates.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 2 of the Straight to VHS podcast. I'm Ash Ride.
Hi, Sean.
You're Sean. Shut the fuck up.
The man on my left, on my side of the screen, is Tyler, or also known as Pillsbury.
Nope, it's just Tyler.
And the guy on the right is Matt, also known as Wolfen.
Howdy do.
Also just Matt.
Also just Matt.
Okay. Anyway.
Hang your head low, look at the flow.
So yeah,
Swing low.
So welcome to episode 2 of the Straight to VHS podcast.
Do it again. Do it again. Nope, that was bad.
We're live. We're live. We'll edit it out in post.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Do it live.
And
My man can't even say an intro properly.
So
Fuck
far,
it,
I was
do it
fine.
live.
You guys are fucking me up. So,
Yeah, no, that's how the podcast
Yeah, we're the
works.
problem.
yes, you're the problem.
Blame the white man.
It's what I was trained to do ever since I was a kid, to blame the white man.
Blame the white man.
Okay.
Always blame Whitey.
Okay. So, those who've been listening to the first episode, as you can tell, my mic quality is actually a lot better now.
All 6 people.
I think our video
And my
had.
girlfriend.
I think
2 of them were me.
And one of 3 of them were me.
so. I think our video has like at least 10 views on it.
Oh, damn, dude. We're really moving up in the world.
Hey, it's
Oh boy, we get to. Oh man, this revenue's really kicking in. We're going to Applebee's.
Applebee's. You could barely buy Rita's.
Okay, 13 views.
One Arnold Palmer iced tea.
Damn, son, nobody catching the John Wick joke. Cool.
Watermelon for Sean.
Watermelon.
No, watermelon, Arizona. Get it right.
Well, Arnold Palmer. Arizona makes Arnold Palmer, you fuck.
I wouldn't know that.
I don't know why you wouldn't know that.
Because he's a sad, sad man.
Yeah, but he's from the South.
Okay, but also factor in I was
Yeah,
poor.
they don't drink Arizona down south. They just
You're right, they make their own.
yeah, they make their own and they put it in used mason jars. What were they used for originally? None of your business.
That's not iced tea. They're making moonshine.
Iced tea, moonshine, it gets them going.
What the heck's the difference?
I had
Get
moonshine
some going.
I had moonshine at Tom's place a few months back. It was
And I have moonshine right now. What's your point?
Do you actually have moonshine?
None of your business. It's not mine technically.
So your mom has moonshine?
Not my mom either.
So your dad has moonshine?
My dad don't drink.
So it's your granddad's moonshine?
My granddad's in the grave.
Doesn't mean it's not his moonshine. He could have left it for you.
So Charlie has moonshine?
I wish my dog had moonshine. And Sean, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If my grandpa left me alcohol, it would have been long gone by now. Shit, my great uncle's whiskey was long gone. Tyler, you were one of the people who drank it with me.
No, I wasn't.
How come you didn't offer me any of their grandfather of your whiskey? Was I not here?
I was being shitty at that point in time.
Oh
Wasn't
no,
there.
this was before you were super shitty.
Oh, I did do a shot of that.
Yeah, my great uncle's Centennial Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I did do a shot of that. You're right.
Was
And
I
I
in
was
South Carolina at the time?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were.
Oh fuck.
You'd been in South Carolina.
That's right. I forgot we drank that.
Yeah, my dad was really mad, and my mom was telling him, well, why get mad? Why just let it sit there? George would want him to drink it, not to just let it sit on the shelf.
Alcohol's meant to be drank.
I mean, that would be my Uncle George.
Then vomit it into your nearest toilet after
No,
hours
no,
of
no,
drinking.
You only vomit if you're a bitch.
You never puke up the good whiskey. You puke up the chugged cheap whiskey. You don't vomit the good whiskey.
So
The
you
good
don't-
whiskey sits...
So you don't vomit Everclear then?
Everclear's fucking garbage.
Doesn't mean people won't drink it.
Sean, Everclear is
Did
just
you listen to what he
alcoholism
said?
personified.
You know, let me give you a description of the kind of people that have Everclear. Have you ever been in Don's trunk?
What?
Have you ever been in Don's trunk?
No.
Because in Don's trunk there's a skateboard and 2 bottles of Everclear.
Why does he have 2 bottles of Everclear in his trunk?
Doesn't he also have the can of Ozium in his trunk?
There's probably about 100 empty cans of Ozium in his car.
And like a pound of weed somewhere.
That's why he has all the Ozium.
That's so he has the Everclear because you never know when you have to party on the go.
Tyler, I seriously hope you just stole those words from him because otherwise my respect for you just got even lower. And you were.
I did. Those are his exact words. I just made them rhyme better.
Okay, thank you for the. Actually, my respect for you was increased because you made them rhyme better. If those were your words, you would have gone from a 2 to a -5.
No. I believe what he said was, "Dude, you never know when the trap hits." I was like, "What, Don?" And he goes,
"What?
You never know. You just got to get trashed on the go." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up." This is why you've been arrested.
Okay, I've been arrested. What is that supposed to mean?
Sean, you got arrested for reasons that weren't your fault. Don gets arrested because he's stupid.
That's accurate. He often has at least one marijuana on him.
At least one marijuana.
He has several.
Oh god, no, not that. Okay, there you go.
If I do recall, he also carries around a sharp object.
With which to... It's not sharp. He doesn't sharpen it.
A sharp object with which one smokes out of.
In massive disrespect to the people who bathed them.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't get what the fuck you're talking about.
We're talking about Don's tomahawk.
He has a tomahawk, like an actual tomahawk, with a hole drilled all the way down the hole.
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I doubt you know what I'm talking about because he fucking lost it in the woods one time.
No, I think he told me about this before. Yeah, I think he told me about the tomahawk he smokes out of.
He lost it.
I think so.
I'm ashamed of him.
Then again, I haven't talked to Don in years.
Neither have I. I kind of want to talk to him just to affirm the fact that I'm glad I haven't talked to him, to be honest.
You want to talk to him to feel better about yourself?
No, I want to talk to him to affirm my life decision to not talk to him.
Also, what if he sees
He makes it pretty easy.
I know, but I just want that peace of mind, to like talk to him for 20 minutes in Discord and then
To know you're just know that nothing has changed and you're just over here.
Yeah.
Also, what if he sees this?
If he sees this, then maybe he will be the bigger person, act like an adult, and talk to us, and maybe find out how he could be less shitty of a guy. But since
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. He has 2 bottles of Everclear in his trunk.
and I'm just calling it like I sees it, man. Like, let's not forget when he got thrown out of his parents' place and for a while. The final time before, where he then went to, he first was living with Zach, then he was in like a shack somewhere, was the story he gave us, before he wound up living in Roebling.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, all I can
Those
say
were his exact words. He said, "I found a shack and I got internet." And it's like, you know what? I'm worried about you, but at least you got internet.
He has my graphics card still.
He has your graphics card.
Yeah.
Last I checked, he had an RX 480.
Well, he has my old graphics card.
Didn't Zach rip the die out of that though?
No.
Whose graphics card did he rip the die out of, or was that Don or Aaron's old graphics card?
I think it was Don's graphics card before it fried.
Yeah, Don's graphics card fried, and then Zach ripped the die out of it and just left the die sitting around because it's like, he's like, I have a die from a graphics card. Hooty hoo.
Well, honestly, I do the same exact shit. So I can't.
Yeah, except you'll actually try and sell it for its weight in silicon, whereas Zach kind of just wants to keep it and look at it and stroke it like fucking Smeagol.
Okay, I do the same. I have these Radeon HD 6790s right next to me that I just look out. I don't know.
Sean, here's the difference. If someone gave you decent money for them, you would accept it. Zach, on the other hand, would be very reluctant to, because then he would have less shiny objects in his possession.
What about my Nvidia GeForce 2?
I don't know why you have that.
I don't know why I have it. I just have it.
Sean, get exactly 1 shekel for that and be better with your life.
Or one of the pins are bent. Wait 1 second. I gotta fix it.
No, you don't. We're in the middle of something.
Continue.
Shut the fuck up, Sean. Focus on what we're doing.
I am. It's
matters at hand, young lady.
Okay, it's fixed.
Can I speak to your manager?
I am the manager.
No, Karen, I'm sorry. Take your fuck trophies and go somewhere else.
Sean, they wouldn't let you
Fuck
be the
you
manager.
and- Go to hell, Karen. Fuck you and the Honda Odyssey you drove in
Oh
here
my god.
5 miles an hour under
Dude.
the speed limit.
You know the type of women that drive Honda Odysseys, and I could just say the word Honda Odyssey and you could picture them.
There's 2 types of people who drive Honda
Small
Odysseys.
Asian women,
3 types of women who drive Honda Odysseys.
small Asian women,
Yup.
soccer moms with lesbian haircuts,
Yup.
and what's your third?
Hasidic Jews.
Speaking of which, take a look at our new photo for the podcast.
Segway!
This is our new podcast logo or icon or whatever.
It's our icon.
Our
it is
thumbnail.
Our logo. It
For
is
all 3 people that have seen the last video, we're gonna put it on shirts and sell it.
along
Are
with
we?
Sneppy.
I mean, we can't.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, it is ours. It is alright. So yeah, we can do.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. The Jukage is gonna be on t-shirts.
That's so.
Kage.
Juke-
What a great
Right.
name, though.
right next to Sneppy.
Okay. Also, we have to give credit due to my man, NXZRNX is the guy.
Did you just look at your other monitor to see it?
Yes, because I didn't know how to say his name.
Sean, put it in chat and I'll do my best. It'll be like. I mean, I'm not too good at Ebonics, but whatever.
Let's play a game of pronounce that word, Matt.
Also, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he lives in another country too.
Oh god, it's it.
Wow, that's definitely not a name. I didn't realize this was 2001. Fucking.
Nix or Nix? I think that's the best you're getting out of me, man. I can't read tech support. I love how I can just say the most absolute backwards fuck shit, and I can still get at least a chuckle out of either of you.
Also, and so I commissioned 2 artists. That's the artist I commissioned from first. This one I'm going up to now is the artist I commissioned from the second time. The second
Is
artist,
this gonna be the one with the dude posing?
yeah. I like this one a lot too.
The man's hard posing.
He's doing a tutorial like I asked.
Like I say, he doing hard posing.
I wish he had a chain and his hat and his headband were also both the Star of David. I wish that, but
I wish his Tims were actually Tim colored.
it's fine though. I like it.
It's like preschool in fucking Brooklyn. There's no Brown. There's Tim. You got Tim, Rick, the harbor. The trees gonna get warm.
It's the color hood crayons. Hood crayons. Yo, we got Tim, we got Brick, we got Purple Drink.
No, you got Tim, Drink, Kool-Aid, the river, the trees when it's warm.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
No, Yankee Stadium, ball at the Knicks game.
No. And when you write with the Yankees, and when you write with the Yankee crayon, all it does is make a Yankee logos. That's all it does.
It can only draw Yankee hats.
Yeah.
No, the
Yankee hat with no brim. Yankee hat.
What a
no.
shitpost.
That's so great. I actually saw the original.
This whole podcast is a shit post. Fuck do you mean?
Oh, the Yankee hat with no brim.
Yo, dog, welcome.
Dog, it's a rally cap. Fuck you mean?
Welcome to Pimp My Podcast, where we got shit posts inside of your shit posts.
Thanks, Exhibit. Shut up, Black Ninja.
I love that picture so much. I love
Sean
that picture.
out here wearing the face mask with the Blevins hair.
Oh, my dude Ninja. Oh, where is it? I gotta find it.
I feel bad that I share a name with that kid.
Who, Ninja?
I know.
Yes.
Yes, because his first name is Tyler.
I love this picture so much. This picture's so great.
You're digging up the one with the Sharingan, aren't you?
No, that one's right below it. You can scroll down to it.
Yeah, the default, and then you're about to throw in the Sharingan.
Oh man. So anyway, what you guys been up to this past week?
The fuck do you mean? I stayed home all week doing nothing because of this fucking quarantine. What do you mean? What have you guys been up to? All we did was play video games all week.
Okay, but if we're gonna have to get that's what most podcasts do at the beginning of. You ask, what have you guys been up to this week? I'm just doing it right now so we get the hang of it doing it later.
We're not the misfits, Sean. We're not getting high and going on flights and having absolute panic attacks during the flights.
No, but we totally should. We totally should just sit around and get high and do this.
But I don't like smoking.
Do you like? We'll get you a 40. It's okay.
You know I don't like drinking.
Tyler.
We'll drug you drink. It's okay.
Tyler, you just think of the meme. Hey yo, man, I got a few grams on me. I don't smoke. I got edibles, and I know your fat ass eat.
That's facts. Sean, if I handed you a brownie, you'd be like, I like brownies.
So my cousin did that to me once. Back down south before I moved out. They made.
Sean, here's the difference. Yeah, you can tell us the story, but stop freaking out. You are big. A brownie ain't gonna fuck you up, because I have seen a kid get fucked up by a brownie. Tell your story.
Still, I don't like being drugged without me knowing. I don't like being drugged in general, okay? But no, my cousin freaking, they made...
You're never gonna accept a brownie from me ever again, are you?
Probably not. Yeah, you have to catch me off guard on, like, sitting down thinking, like, yo, Sean, I want someone a brownie? Like, sure, thanks. And I'm going to immediately forget I even said this.
You know, Tyler, you can do it with cookies, too. It doesn't work quite as well, but it still works.
I could do it with pretty much any food ever.
Pretty much.
I know, but I'm saying but cookies work just as well. Oh my god, I fucking remember that.
I'm gonna, if we all, like, after this, we should actually consider, like, all moving in together. And I'll just cook food for Sean all the time. And after a certain point, he's just gonna stop asking for food from me.
No. So
I remember having to explain that to somebody once in high school. They were like, "No, cookies don't work. It can only be brownies." I'm like, "You're aware that it's the butter and the fat."
That's absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they're saying it doesn't work in cookies. The only thing you can bake wheat into is brownies, because the chocolate is what you need. It's like, dude, no, the butter is what does it. Because
what
of
the fuck? Here, buy Betty Crocker's pop brownie mix. The fuck?
That's probably something they made and just for California only.
You know California is not the only legal state, right?
But that's where it matters.
You do realize for recreational, California was not the first of the party.
I know, but
I believe it was Washington or Colorado.
It was Colorado. Colorado was the first.
It was both of them. They legalized
At the same time.
They legalized like the same day.
But
it was the same day or within days of each other.
No, but I think Colorado was the first one to actually like put it into motion, and then I think other states were after them. But I'm saying
here's the thing. We're not talking about putting it into motion. We're talking about passing it and making it legal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They passed it literally on the same day. Like all the announcements, they were all saying the states of Colorado and Washington when it was officially announced. Like, Colorado might have put it into their, state system first, but they didn't pass it as fast as Washington did. I think for Washington, that's because I could probably ask somebody. I think I know at least, like, 3 people who live there. I think for them, it was like, as soon as the bill was in, everybody just vote yes and fucking chucked it. They didn't stop to ask. Like, they weren't even wondering. It was pretty much just a matter of, oh, we're finally voting on this? Cool, yes.
No, but the thing with my cousin, they just made Rice Krispie treats, and they offered me. So I'm like, yo, Sean, there's Rice Krispie treats on the table for you. Sure, and I ate like 5 of them. And like a few minutes later, I was feeling like weird and uncomfortable. I'm like,
you didn't fucking taste it? Jesus Christ!
I thought they just made them wrong, but they were still sweet and tasted good enough to eat. So I ate 5 of them. Wow. I like snacks. What the fuck do you want from me?
Jesus Christ, dude. Come on.
Okay, so Matt, what have you been up to?
I have worked exactly 2 days since our last podcast. I worked on Good Friday because a bunch of people booked off at the last minute, because of course they did, which fuck it, I'll fucking accept it. I worked Good Friday and I worked Monday, which is nice because that means I'm going to get 8 hours of overtime for working Good Friday, and I'm going to get holiday pay. I'm going to get 8 hours of straight time because I worked the holiday and the day after. So I'm going to get a couple $100 in my next paycheck, in another paycheck. Thank the Lord. This shit is going to make me want to rip the head off a duck or something. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I can see my mind. He's right over there packing a goddamn suitcase. He's gonna leave.
He's going to get some milk.
Yeah, he's gonna go get some milk. I'm gonna see him again in fucking 15 years.
Just like Sean's dad.
No, the difference is Sean's dad's just happened back into his life. It's gonna be like the usual cliche story for me. Not until I'm in that fucking NBA draft is he gonna come back with the fucking milk. I bet you wonder where I've been.
No, but
That's so rude.
also speaking of paychecks.
Am I wrong?
Not even a little
Speaking
bit.
of paychecks, aren't we all glad we got our Donnie Trump fun bucks the other day?
I was Mr. Crabson with it, to be honest.
Just rolling around in it.
Hold on.
I think he means he wasn't spending it.
Oh.
No, that's not what I'm referring to either.
Hey Matt, just real quick, can I get a, let me get one of them, you know what I mean?
Oh, you mean you want to get a hiya?
Exactly, yes, exactly.
Oh no, Sean, I was referring to this.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Yo. When everybody winds up spending all their fun bucks.
Me millions of dollars.
But no, I'm gonna try to save up as much as I can. It's like, you know.
No, yeah, that's everybody else. Here's Sean with his.
So I was talking to some people about how Donald Trump ordered his name to be printed on all the checks, and she responded with, "Yeah, I'll probably frame it." I was like, "That's $1,200. Probably not a great idea to just frame it.
Just photocopy the check, cash it in, and keep the check in a frame."
They're still gonna tax you for it, so
Oh, so wait, so he's actually gonna have his name on the check?
yeah,
Oh my God.
Bro!
For the first time ever, a check distributed by the IRS is going to say the words President Donald J. Trump on it.
Damn it! I want an actual check now. Fuck.
Too late. Also, I found the golden one.
I want an actual check now.
Why?
Because I want to frame that shit.
You can't cash it then frame it.
No, you like I said, you take a picture of it, print out the picture, put the picture in a frame, then cash
It's
the
not
check.
the same. It's not the same.
It's good enough.
If you mobile deposit it, maybe. I don't know if you could mobile deposit an IRS check though.
It depends. Yes, you can. I think you can. You can mobile deposit. You can mobile deposit almost any check. It just depends on the bank and how long. It depends on how big it is and how long.
Where is it?
And the bank for how long for it to process and go through. Cause
That's true.
I think I mobile deposited my one check I got from my aunt to buy my first car. It was like $2,100, and I'm pretty sure I did mobile deposit, and I had to wait a few days.
I mobile deposited a $10,000 check once, so yeah, I guess.
Wait, what the fuck was your what?
What?
Why did you have 10? How did you have what?
He wants to know why you. He wants to know why you had it and what you had it for. I don't know why you had it, but I do know what it was for. I know it was for cocaine.
No.
Not that time.
No. Not that time. That check I received, it was part of my inheritance.
Oh, here it is. No, but to be honest, real shit, this is what I really wish they sent us.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, we all want that. I would love that.
So I want talking money.
I received the 10 grand and I used that to buy my current PC setup. 4 years ago.
Your PC setup right now costs 10 grand.
No.
What's the rest? Where's the rest of it go?
I spent about $1,000 on what I have, or $1,500 between monitors, mic, keyboard, mouse, headset. I bought a TV.
Okay.
I bought these desks that I'm sitting at.
Okay.
I think that's about $2 grand. I gave $1,000 to somebody.
Yeah, somebody wasn't me. Wow, you're nice.
I don't even think I knew you yet.
Shit.
Actually, if I think I did know you, but like a barely. Like that was like old Jimmy Artco days where you'd like randomly pop in, we'd talk for 5 minutes, and then we'd all disappear.
Oh yeah, because I'd be like done with class or done with a club meeting or something.
Yeah, Like that was way before we even started playing Counter-Strike altogether.
That was back before I had my gaming PC, right?
I
No.
think I was a freshman in high school.
No, that was just I just graduated. If you're a freshman artist, it means I graduated. I was down.
You just went down south.
Yeah, so it must have been around the same time I had. Was it before or after Discord? Was it before Discord or after Discord?
I joined right when the Discord started.
So when the Discord started, I had my gaming PC, but I didn't have a graphics card yet.
Right.
I remember that.
I remember at one point you bet pins on a CPU. That was interesting.
I've done that. It wasn't bet pins on the CPU. It was I bet pins in the CPU socket on the motherboard.
Even worse.
Okay, so I was because I did it before, but and then when I was doing it again, I was just putting in. I completely forgot that I had to match up the arrow to the pin. I just forgot that existed, so I just put it in and plopped it in. Like, oh wait.
LGA sockets are keyed though, so you had to if it was. Here's the thing. If it was a PGA socket, it would have been way easier for you to fuck up the pins because PGA sockets aren't keyed. LGA sockets are keyed. The processor will only actually enter the socket one way. There's only one way because because everybody's like, oh, the arrow. If you're using an Intel socket, which is an LGA, there are notches on the side of the CPU that have to fit through matching notches in the socket to get the fucking CPU in there.
Okay, Matt, remember, this is early ass Sean. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with PC building, Sean.
You ham-fisted a processor into a socket. You got what you deserved.
Okay, I know, I fucked up, and I bought it. I needed a new motherboard anyway, so I bought a new motherboard.
How'd you get in there? Were you using a hammer?
No, I just put it in.
I'm just imagining Sean like Patrick with the fucking battle axe, just sets CPU gently on top of socket, brings out hammer, just one big slam to get it in.
So can you guys guess how many times I fucked up motherboards?
7.
No.
14.
No, not that many. I'm not made of money, Matt.
I know you're not made of money, but I know you will dig up through bargain bins. I feel like you just have this weird wizard who has a tote of aimless PC components that you just happen upon at random times and then buy. He's just stalking you, leaving budget, nearly obsolete PC components within your financial grasp at the most perfect opportunities.
And that wizard was the South Carolina government surplus warehouse. They were selling like old desktop computers. I had like almost all of them used the exact same socket I used on my computer. So I would just go there, buy a fucking computer there that they just gutted. They took out the hard drive. Only thing they just took out the hard drive and they left everything else in it. So you just buy them from them for like $15-20. Buy a decent computer with a decent i3 with a decent i5 or i3 in it, and just use that. Yeah, the government because they were just stockpiled. They were just stockpiled of old desktop of old like old.
No. I wasn't saying what the fuck to what you had. I'm saying what the fuck to what I'm looking at right now. I don't understand what this is. Do you want to see something that's just
Sure. Also, Tyler said he'd be right back.
I just know that I can't make heads or tails of whatever the hell this is. I'm dumbfounded.
Wait, what the fuck?
I really have no idea.
What the fuck?
I have no clue.
What the fuck is that?
I am baffled sideways.
Okay, so I'm guessing, how do you even use that?
It's apparently a gaming keypad.
What the fuck? Is that WASD?
I'm not in the mood to watch the Canucks. Everybody in the comments is as stupefied as the rest of us. I mean, Razer has a better version. Yeah, probably. You can do a lot of freaking things with this. This looks like it was designed for those weird augmented reality sex games.
Also, I think Howard Finkel just died. I think Howard Finkel died today.
Who?
Howard Finkel, the announcer for WWE, the old announcer for WWE, back in the WWF. Let me check this.
Yep, yesterday.
Yeah. Was it from the
Howard
virus?
Fink- Howard Finkel passes away. Dead at 69. Nothing I'm looking at is saying that he. Hold on here. Here's an actual headline. Dead at 69. Blah blah blah. The Madison Square. Yada yada. Ducted Hop 1009. It does not. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing anything saying it was due to Corona.
Okay, that's
It's not like. It's not like.
it's not like the TF2 guy. It's not like Rick May, the Iowa soldier, when he died. It was like, yeah, it's from Corona.
Yeah. God clearly wanted us to live.
Fuck's sakes. Rest in peace,
God.
Rick May.
God, rest in peace, Rick May.
His screams bring me happiness. The soldier, like all the soldiers' voice lines are like, put the smile on my face, and it sucks that he died.
I looked him up, and there's so many tributes to him.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Fuck's sakes, man. Fuck's sakes. I guess I'll just call this. I guess I can just edit this out in intermission. Because we're waiting for Tyler and there's a bunch of downtime.
Do I know what? You know what my emotion was the instant I saw that he had passed.
Who, Rick May? What?
This was just my emotion.
Like Rick May died. I don't know who. So a couple other people died. Oh, the original voice actor for Leon died.
Leon.
Resident Evil Leon.
Oh.
He died from the virus. Fucking.
I was never too into. I never really liked Leon, so that's why I probably didn't know.
Yeah, I understand.
Chris Redfield all the way.
Yeah, me too. Me too. People back when MVCI came out, people were so pissed it was Chris again. But like, Chris is literally like the most popular one. Say what you want, Resident Evil 4 may have sold a lot, but Chris has been in more popular games.
Chris is a better character.
I like Chris. I like Chris in Resident Evil 5. Like he's the most Sean character. He's just some big ass buff dude who punches the shit out of boulders.
Chris Redfield is just a better character, better design, better voice line, everything. Everything about Chris Redfield is superior to Leon.
There's some people who just say Chris Redfield's design is actually worse than Leon's, and like,
how?
Because they were like, if you compared Resident Evil 5's Chris Redfield to Resident Evil 4,
If you think Leon's better, you're just edgy.
No, I'm saying how people like think his design is a lot more boring than Leon's. Leon's design was a lot cooler. People were saying because like Leon has okay, what's RE4? RE4 Leon's design is it's this? Where is it? Yeah. This is his design for like a good portion of the game. I want to say the beginning of the game. You know, he has like a fur coat. He has was that leather or fur? See, people think his design looks cool, and then this is
so edgy.
And this is RE5. And people didn't like how RE5 Chris was designed, just some boring army dude. I actually really like his design.
It's like people who complain about Stryker from, what was that, Mortal Kombat 9?
Mortal Kombat in general.
Literally, yeah, I know.
It's just like everybody these karate guys and fucking ninjas and shit like that, and you just got Stryker who's just a fucking cop, which I actually kind of like. It's like it's the same reason I like Balrog in Street Fighter. Like
Stryker's my favorite MK character because he's the best to play. He's the most fun to play.
Literally, she's like all these. It's like Stryker, Johnny Cage, like all these fucking martial artists, zombies, fucking old gods and shit, and you got these just two regular ass guys going around kicking ass. That's why I fucking love like Stryker and Johnny Cage, or in Jax.
Yeah, you would like I like Johnny Cage just because I love the fact that Johnny Cage was like I obviously love Liu Kang because I always love the Bruce Lee characters. That's just a rule for me.
Yeah.
That's why it's why I'm telling you right now. I will rebuy Street Fighter V if they ever add Fei Long.
You don't need to rebuy it. Don't you have it on Steam?
No, I've only owned it on PlayStation.
Oh, you told me that. I got it in the Humble Bundle. Like a few months ago, I would have gave it to you because I already have it on Steam. I have like multiple copies of that fucking game. I have like one on PC, and then I have like a physical. I have like a digital copy on PS4, and a physical copy packed up.
No, you don't have to worry about it, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, but no, if I ever get
it, but I'm just saying, like, I will like play Street Fighter V because like I've played it a little bit. I don't like the way Akuma feels. I don't like the way Ibuki feels.
It's like
they just feel,
yeah.
They just don't feel
the same.
They just don't feel like because basically the fact you can only do you can only do your air projectiles if you're forward jumping. That's my problem. I should be able to gain space by back jumping air projectiles.
And the reason they did that because like it was just really strong. It was if you could just it was just a really fucking strong thing to do. It encouraged like a lot of.
Yeah. Here's the thing. They are very fragile, and they need the ability to give themselves space for resets.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. That was Third Strike Akuma. That was SF4 Akuma. Same thing with Ibuki. Like if you don't have ideal space and you need to reset yourself to regain a footsies game, then you need a safe way to retreat, and that is their safe retreat.
But it was just really strong. They have other options than just congratulations. You no longer have a way out of an unfavorable situation other than being better than the other guy. That's it. Just that. Yes, well, no, they had other options. They had a bunch of other options. I'm saying like, in that case, it's just wanting straightforward options. That's all I want. I want straightforward, fast options instead of conditions on top of conditions. That's how I feel about it. That's why I love Buki in Third Strike. That's why I love Akuma all the time. But by the pure essence of things, they add Fei Long to SF5. I'll play it because I love the Bruce Lee characters. I loved the shit out of Fei Long in SF4. That's my favorite version of Fei Long is SF4 Fei Long because you can just go so ham. And I just like, when I played SF4 competitively and shit like that, Akuma was just fucking annoying. He had so many things he could do, and it was just fucking busted. Also, he does gain the ability. I think he can't do air fireballs backwards, but he has to be in V trigger, so they balanced it out. Because
I'm pretty sure that's just the double. I don't know if they gave him retreat fireballs. But then again, once you're Akuma V trigger, you have just so much damage at your disposal. It encourages you to go. That's just mixed signals right there.
It varies because like in one trigger you have boost damage. It also makes sure because in Kuma
I'm only going to anybody with a brain is only going to use the V trigger that allows them to do Raging Demon, right? If you're not trying to set yourself up for Raging Demon, stop playing.
Oh, because the other V trigger is fucking ridiculous. It increases your damages even more. You lose Raging. Because like okay, so what you know?
Raging Demon is the most important thing in Akuma's kit. You cannot change my mind,
dude. Matt, you can chain specials in his V trigger too. You can do DP in the Tatsu.
Fuck that. There's no Raging Demon. I'm not interested. No sale.
It's fucking ridiculous.
No sale.
Okay.
Do not pass go.
Okay, I get it.
$100, no Raging Demon. Not interested.
No, I get it.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night. Slam. I will slam this revolving door in your face.
I get it. But anyway, back when I played it, it was just it was a problem. There's literally at I think back in Evo 2013 when it was like infiltration versus Shen. All he did was just backwards fireball, straight neutral fireball, and it was just ridiculous. It was just too strong.
Xian still won though because Xian's just that good.
I think he did, yeah.
I mean, if you're in the finals against Infiltration, you're playing a full set. Like, there's no option to that. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be from America. You could be from fucking Antarctica for all I care. If you're playing Infiltration in the finals of any game at Evo, it is going the distance, and that's just the fact.
Yeah.
That is the power of Infiltration. You're going the distance.
And also, Infiltration is the guy who introduced frame data to the community. Because before Infiltration, nobody really actually looked at the frame data or anything like that. They just had feeling and shit. And Infiltration was like, oh, I looked at the numbers and this should work here. And after Infiltration did it, everybody started looking at frame data and shit. And then they exploded. But
That's Infiltration for actually being a scientist.
yeah. But no.
Fucking
but no. But
I'll always love Cien.
yeah. But
I think everybody loves Cien, to be honest.
It's with the way you feel about Ibuki and Akuma is the way I feel about Balrog in 5. You know me, I main Balrog in 4, but in 5, he's still fucking great. He's still a good character. I just don't like some of his buttons and the way
He just doesn't have that same like raw, untapped feel that he had in previous games. It feels like they reined him in.
It's not. I wouldn't say that. It's just his buttons are just not as here, but his buttons are not as good, which is saying something because in Street Fighter
That's just
4,
what I want. Well, for me, from a fighting game, it's the reason I wound up leaving the fighting game communities because the new games they just don't have like I understand the shit. Well, there goes my there goes the buffer assembly. Hold on a sec. Holy shit! I'm so glad it didn't break this pane of glass that's sitting over here. Oh my god. Oh man. But that's just me when it comes to fighting games. It's why I wound up leaving the fighting game community, was that it just felt like the games have been getting slower and the learning curve and barrier has been getting lower, and they've just been trying to like rein in how off the wall the gameplay can actually be. But that's not what I want from a fighting game. I don't want dialed in and methodical and like super chiseled down and fine and smooth. I don't want that. I want the fast, snappy, raw, uncaged shit that if you blink, you're fucked way of playing fighting games. Like that's what I love, because I love that feeling that literally a single frame can turn the tide. Not this buffered 5 frames will give you 10 seconds of breathing room, but that isn't going to do any kind of momentum because you have to do it over and over as you span these 2 buttons, hoping that the game's coding will favor your 2-button spam over the other guy's 2-button spam. Like that's
what you just described at the end there was most fighting games in general, even back in the day. Like in Third Strike, that was literally just.
I'm making the point of like it's an older video, but the fact that Ryu's parries in Third Strike, you actually had to time. Ryu's parries in 5, you can parry out Chun-Li's super by doing a merengue beat.
But it's yes and no. I mean, no, you can.
Like you don't have to.
Yeah, but
no,
that's
seriously.
I know what you mean, but I know what you mean. But saying the reason why.
Yeah, perfect timing on the Chun-Li on Chun-Li's super in Third Strike. This is how you can make sure that you parry her super in 5.
No, I get that, and I understand that, but it's different because like in Third Strike, everybody had that ability, and also parries are busted. And so they balance it out. The parry is a lot more lenient, but it's just not as strong. Because in
I'd rather have a strong with a strong mechanic that punishes you for misexecution than an easy to do mechanic that isn't necessarily viable. I like big risk to reward deltas in fighting games. But that is my biggest thing.
But that's the reason why. But Matt, that's the reason why they took it out, because like with parries, it literally made everything else unviable. So like unviable. So like if
you just had to know how to parry.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. So like let's say somebody jumped at you, right? Okay, I DP them. Nope, they parry it. They now block your DP and now you lose. So because like that's the whole point. It was super busted and unbalanced. Because like it eliminated all the stuff about Street Fighter and made it super less Street Fighter. There was no zoning because parries made that. There was no zoning because parries made that like non-existent because they would parry and just give your opponent meter. Then you throw a fireball, they parry, they get meter. So you're putting
Yeah, they can parry. Yeah, but you're not throwing fireballs to do damage. You're parrying fireballs as gap closers or to get away from it. Whereas now you throw a fireball and try and forward jump into it. You're just gonna get punished. You're just gonna get punished for it because
you do that in every game. You have that to parry. I'm saying no, Matt. I'm saying when you throw a fireball, in general, you're doing it to zone. If you're zoning a person,
I'm not like saying that third strike was perfect. I'm just saying that I prefer third strike to 5. Personally, I think I like 4 the best. 4 was the one that I really enjoyed. That's the reason why I'm saying when it comes to parry, that's the reason why they took it out and made it like that, so it's not as busted, because it was just straight up unfair. It made everything else like obsolete. Why would you zoning was obsolete because they would just parry all your zoning buttons and normal, parry all your zoning buttons and moves. That was the one drawback for third strike. But for me, I'd still take third strike over Street Fighter 5. But more than anything, the game that I really loved was fucking 4. I think 4, especially the later variants. 4, I adored SF4. USF4, just so fucking nice. Oh yes, you had to know how to FADC, but FADCing wasn't something that you would just blindly do non-stop over and over without repeat as soon as an opportunity to do it presented itself.
You totally did that.
You didn't do it blind. You didn't do it blindly.
Yes,
you couldn't just do it over and over and give yourself bottomless gray health because somebody who knew what they were doing could bait. I've seen enough people bait the FADC knowing that they had more hits to come and punish them for just blindly FADCing instead of blocking shit out. Here comes an attack. Just FADC it. Nope. It was a 2-hit. As soon as you dashed back, it connected, and you've just lost more health than you would have.
Wait. Are you talking about? Okay, wait. Are you talking about you're talking about somebody folks attacking a normal and then backdashing, or talking about somebody else doing a move and then FADCing it?
Yeah, somebody as soon as the other guy does anything, FADC. Guys moving towards me, FADC. Guys backing up, FADC to chase him down. Guys throwing a projectile, FADC. The people who just FADC as soon as the other guy did literally anything at all, no matter what it was. As soon as the other guy hits a button, just FADC.
It wasn't really like that. If anything, it was more like people would use their FADCs to make shit safe, and it was busted.
Yeah, you had to know. Yeah, you had to know what you were fucking doing. You couldn't just do it blindly.
No, you could do it blindly. Anybody can do FADC. It's super simple. You literally just do
Sean. Doing it blindly does not mean it's hard to do. Doing it blindly means you don't think, you just do it. You don't think to yourself, is it a good idea to do this or not to do this? Or will there be negative repercussions?
But that's the thing. But there was no down back to doing it, so you could just do it blind. There was no down back to doing it.
Let's say, Ryu's throwing his ultimate, throwing his ultra combo at me, FADC it, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not going to block it, I'm going to FADC it, because if I do an FADC, his ultra's not going to do anything.
Well, yeah, no, it does, because you have, your backdash is invulnerable. You can do FADC backdash and sweep it. Your backdash is invulnerable. Or if you do FADC...
I'm saying if he's outside of sweep range, he got you on wake up, and he's throwing his ultra at you, yeah, you can't FADC that because there's multiple fucking hits to it. You can't FADC 7 times in a row and FADC an entire ultra and gray bar your whole health.
That depends on the character, and also that depends on the character. And also, if anything, if you're in the middle of a move, if you're in the middle of doing anything, when most stuff even on most moves you can just, if you whiff something, you can just FADC it on whiff and then just get away from it and jump. FADC was that's why a lot of people hated it, because it was barely any risks to it. They only added some risk to it back in Ultra, but even then the risk was mostly negligible, and only some characters can punish it. And still, in general, it was literally no risk, and that's why he took it out in the games after that.
And now we have a 3-frame buffer where you can't just get up in somebody's ass and apply non-stop pressure.
Yes, you can. You totally can. That's one of the major complaints in Street Fighter 5. There's a bunch of pressure, and then people coming in with the defensive options. You can totally
consider the following. I can't play charge characters, Sean.
Oh, what do you mean?
I can't play fucking charge characters.
Why?
Because I can't get their moves to come out. Every time I try to do their moves, I can't. I get nothing.
No, it's not because of the buffer. Because in Street Fighter 5,
I'll hit back forward and it doesn't do anything. It just moves me back and then I just throw a forward jab.
You have to. You can't. If you do, you have to charge it for.
That's stupid. I should be able to throw Guile spin kick. I should be able to do that instantly. Now I shouldn't have to hold it for a second. I should be able to instantly do it.
That's how it is. That's how it's been since Street Fighter 2, Matt. He has
That's
to charge
why-
his. He has to charge his move.
And that's why I don't like charge characters, because you can't instantaneously do your moves. I like being able to just instantaneously do one movement command and instantly have my move out. instead of
Matt,
having-
but it's charged to balance it. If Guile had if Gaia's fireball wasn't a charge move and was a motion move, that'd be super busted and unfair. If Guile's flash kick was not a charge move, a defense move, that'd be super busted and unfair.
just instantly. So you're saying if instead of having to charge it, I could just instantly down up and get the flash kick, that would be unbalanced?
Yes, it is unbalanced because it's like one of the best anti-airs in the game and also one of the best fireballs in the game. Period. And you didn't have to. And the only downside was you have to charge to do it. That was the only downside. If you literally made Ryu's fireball the exact same way as Guile's, but Ryu had to do. If Ryu didn't have to do charge, it literally that would be the greatest fireball in the entire game. Period. It's literally Guile's flash kick is super good. The only drawback is you have to charge. That's balance.
That's why I don't like charge. I like being able to instantly respond to stuff instead of having to prepare.
Well,
I like being able to just, as soon as I want to do something, like if I'm playing footsies with somebody and I want to I can just instantly have a move come out. Instantly DP, instantly fireball, not have to stop and charge. At a moment's notice, I can do something instead of having to stop, charge it, and then throw it out. That's why I can't play him, and that's why I don't like charge, because I don't like having to prepare. I like being able to in an instant throw out any move I can by just putting in the command.
Okay, I understand that, but like it's for balance sake, because like if it didn't have that, then that character would be super fucking broken. Because it was like that back. Literally, what you're saying was Street Fighter 4 on the DS. Literally, there was no charge input. You just did the move, but because of that, Guile was top 1 in the fucking game, or like one of the best characters in the game. Period. Because he didn't have to charge. So his flash kick was instant. His fireball was instant.
I would need to see proof of this.
It's the dumbest. Just Google it. It's on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious. It's the joke. It's Guile didn't have to charge in the DS version. If you put Guile didn't have to charge in the DS version, so he would just he can do instant fireballs, instant flash kick. He can do his instant ultra, which is back forward, or delta motion.
That was everybody's ultra, because you could just hit it with a button.
No, but I'm saying yes, but with Guile's it was even better because his was harder to do. But if you did ultra and press the button, it was immediately with him. It was even more busted than usual. It was just extreme busted, not more busted than usual, because it wasn't busted before because he had the charge and do a hard ass motion for it. But now he has to press the button. Now he's fucking busted.
Okay, I'm looking up. I'm looking up the video. I see Maximilian Dude's video on it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's super fucking busted. Also, welcome back, Tyler. Okay, Tyler, hello?
Alright, yeah, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Welcome back. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Forgot where.
Okay, what did I miss? What are we talking about?
No, I was explaining to Matt about charge characters and why they're balanced. Because you know about charge characters in Street Fighter, right? Where they have to hold.
No.
So in charge character fighting games where they have to charge a move, which means they have to hold down a button or hold down a direction, then press another direction to the move. So for example, Guile in Street Fighter, he has to hold down for a couple seconds, then press up to do flash kick, or hold back and then press forward, hold back for a couple seconds, then press forward and press a button to do his fireball. And the reason why is because the recovery on his fireball is so little, it's ridiculous. He has the shortest recovery time out of all the other characters' fireballs. So if you made his fireball a motion where you just did it instantaneously, it'd be busted, and there'll be no reason not to play this character. So that's why they made it. That's why they made a charge. And I'll explain to Matt that's why they have to charge, because it's for balance sake. Or maybe
I just want the game to be a little fucked up, okay? Maybe I want the games to just be a little bit fucked up and a little bit crazy, huh?
Okay, I mean it still is at the end of the day. It still is.
I'm a firm believer. You know what? As fucked as this is going to sound, I'm a firm believer in the mentality of if everything's overpowered, then nothing's overpowered.
You're not wrong.
Like, I hate people who I hate that complaint of no, if everything's overpowered, then not. If everything's overpowered, it's still overpowered, even if every single thing is overpowered. No, that just means there's so much more punishment in the game. That doesn't mean it's overpowered. That just means that just means it's higher risk and higher reward. Like that's one of the things that people like. That's one of the things that I think somebody brought up to me with like fucking like you guys know I play a shitload of Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah.
Like unlike CS:GO and Call of Duty and everything, any gun is a one-shot headshot. Why? Because in real life, anything shoots you in the fucking head, you die. Unless they shoot you in the mouth. But it's like, but that's the thing. Well, then why don't I just use the weakest stuff? Well, because there's other things to counter it. But in this sense, yeah, everything's overpowered because everything has the ability to because anything has that ability to instantaneously kill you. Just like any bullet technically has a chance to instantaneously fragment into a pile of metal if it hits, say, somebody's body armor or somebody's helmet. Because just because everything has incredible strength to it, that doesn't mean it's imbalanced. That's by design if you do it deliberately.
Yeah.
If you don't do it deliberately, that's a whole nother issue.
And I have a counter argument to that, which is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where almost every character, practically every character in the game is fucking busted and overpowered. But at the end of the day, you only see these two characters at the top of the leaderboard
because they had the most utility and they were the easiest to use.
I wouldn't even say they were the easiest to use. Some of those characters are fucking hard as fuck to use. They were still
Example.
Doom, Dante, Virgil.
Doom's moves were not hard to use. Only his triangle jump was the difficult part.
No, all of his fucking his basic bread and butters. Besides the basic triangle jump, mid screen to corner combo. But besides that, all his other shit was hard as fuck to do. Like his loop in the combo, his loop in his infinite loop when you after a TAC glitch, you had to do medium, fly, unfly, medium. You had to do it was like medium, unfly, medium dash, unfly. No, it was medium, fly, unfly, dash, medium, over and over and over and over again. And then some of the infants had to do was hard as fuck. Dante and Virgil had so many fucking hard ass links you had to do from going from different stances, different weapons and shit like that. A lot of other characters had a lot of unfly shit, which is also.
Hey Sean,
yeah.
Sean, I'm going to make you happy here, and this is either going to make you stop in your tracks, or this is going to make you rescind your loyalty. In UMVC 3.
What?
Kane Blue River won majors with Hagar.
Yeah.
What was his team? Hagar, Hulk, and
Sentinel. Hagar, Hulk, is team. That's the team I play. But still,
that's why.
Even those characters are somewhat hard are a little bit hard. Like they're not as hard as the other ones, but like. Fucking Sentinel had to do unfly shit. Some Hulk B&Bs, they're not as hard as everybody else, but there's still some challenge to it. Hagar shit's also kind of hard. Like, also, even just playing those characters are hard in general because almost all the characters in the game can just zone them the fuck out.
Maybe I like it when my game's hard, huh? Maybe I like it when the game's hard. Maybe I don't want the game to be easy. Maybe I want a strong barrier to entry, okay?
Okay, but that's... Okay, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, you can make it hard, but also make it balanced. That's why they're making it more balanced and make it easy. They make it more fun to play. Because at the end of the day, those games were fun to play, but at a higher level, they got less fun to play because they were just like super fucked up and busted. In Street Fighter 4, you saw there was some character variety, but not as much as they wanted to. And they were just, in the way you played the game was just straight up sometimes unfun. It was mostly defensively, or some characters just putting you in a blender and mixing you the fuck up, like Ibuki and Akuma and fucking Ken, just like mixing you up and then
just named 3 of my favorite fucking characters.
It's just putting you in a hard knockdown situation. Now you have to guess it's 50-50 left, right, or high-low mix up. There's a bunch of that. Or the character who just plays super defensively just did it rather. Yeah.
You know who my 4 favorite characters or actually I'll be much more accurate. You know who my 5 favorite characters in SF4 were?
It's like Ibuki, Ken, Akuma, and Fei Long, right?
Ibuki, Ken, Akuma, Fei Long. There was one more character I loved in Street Fighter 5.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Fucking Hakan?
No, not Hakan. Fuck Hakan!
Who was it?
Fuck that Turkish motherfucker. Fuck you.
Who was it?
Your oil in your champagne showers.
Who was it?
Come on, Sean. It shouldn't be that hard for you.
Okay, fucking what? Was it the Capray?
No, dude. DiCaprio was a pain to play.
Oh yeah, he was a charge character. That is right. Forgot about that. You don't play charge characters.
She was a hard one at that too.
Yeah, no.
Like there was only like 2 people who actually brought her out in majors, and it never worked for them.
That's not true. It was actually 2 people who actually brought her in majors and actually did very well with her. She was considered top tier.
Yeah, she was considered top tier, but she was a motherfucker to play.
Yeah, no, but a lot of people actually
She
played
was
and used
tedious as shit. She was tedious as shit. That's why Infiltration only used her if he had to use her.
Yeah, but
Because he didn't feel like grinding his fingertips down to the knuckle to play her.
I'd say that's the opposite. Inspiration literally liked playing every character in the game. But
Yeah,
anyway,
he liked playing every character in the game, just like everybody who played on that whatever that series was with Mike Ross and Gutex. Fucking, they would play every character in the game, and they would usually enjoy it. But when it came time to go to a tournament and you were trying to win, the amount of shit you had to do with Capri it was just tedium.
Oh, so who's your favorite? Who's your other favorite character then?
Sakura.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
I kept pissing you off with her.
Whatever. But
because if you knew the spacing just right, you could just keep getting her jumping in DP.
Yeah.
Which was my favorite thing because it was so easy, and eventually all you had to do was know the exact spacing of everything that wasn't shit like Balrog had. That was my only. You had to break out the Balrog to beat my Sakura because you could close more distance than anybody else did when I was fucking with you, and then all I'd have to do would be like go to Ibuki, and then I could just reset again.
Yeah, but
I do still feel the BM when you beat me with He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Oh, my boy Dan.
Fuck you.
My Dan's best in America. Don't at me.
Fuck
Dan's
Dan.
best in America.
You're not best in America at anything.
It's like,
Sean, fuck that Family Dollar Shoto.
fuck off. If anything, Sean's a Family Dollar Shoto. Dan can actually do a full fireball without having to use meter.
No, Sean is the Walmart Shoto. Dan is Family Dollar. Dan is not name. Okay, Sean is name brand, but no, Sean is store brand. He's high quality store brand, but he's still store brand. Dan is not even in a store that has store brand options.
Sean's Dr. Pibb.
Okay, wait.
Or Mr. Pibb.
Hey, how is
Pibb
Dan?
Extra.
If anything, Dan is more store brand than Sean, because Dan actually got trained by the people who trained Ken and Ryu. So he's
Hold on.
Dan is live gum, not 5 gum. Live gum.
Dan is canonly stronger than Sean by canon.
People with the name Sean are actually trash in real life, though. So you know what I mean.
Hey Sean, I found a picture of all your favorite characters.
I'm trying to think who. That's
Sean, I found a
wait.
picture of all
What
your
about
favorite
Sean
characters.
Bean? What about Sean Bean? He's not trash. What about Sean Bean? What about Sean White? What about
Dude, I love Sean White. Sean White's like, if I was gay, it'd be for Sean White. There's such a big man crush on Sean White.
Sean, I'm actually really surprised you haven't said anything about what I just put in chat.
I see all of them.
See, here's the thing. Sean is Mr. Pibb. Dan is Dr. Bob.
How is Dan
Dr.
Dr.
Bob?
How is Dan Dr. Bob? That doesn't make any sense.
Because at least he's a nice store, but he's still not the real thing.
But he
You
okay,
have
literally.
to cut No, here's the thing. Dan is American, so he should be able to actually do proper fighting. Except he didn't.
No, he's
The one
not. He's
fight-
Chinese.
He's fucking Chinese.
Yes, his name is Dan Hibiki. He's Chinese. Sean's
Uh,
Brazilian.
I know. Well, at least now we know who to blame for the coronavirus.
Oh.
Ooh.
Also, no, he's from Hong Kong, so he's fine.
He's from Hang Kong. Oh, wow. I guess Yun and Yang have to leave now.
Yikes.
No, but
I really wish I learned how to play Yun properly. Yun is awesome.
I wish I learned how to play Street Fighter 5
No,
properly.
you don't.
No, I don't.
Gotta put in the.
That's
effort,
not
man.
true. I wish I did so I could mess Sean up with my my WWE All Stars fight pad. My WWE Legends fight pad.
God, I really want to play that game. I really want to play that game so much. I want to own. Is that game on PC?
Xbox only.
Is
I
it?
believe.
Is it only Xbox?
I think so. Xbox and PS2 maybe,
I mean PS3.
or PS3. Maybe it was PS3.
No, I think it was.
I don't know. Those are pretty
PS1.
shittily drawn fucking characters.
Dude, Chris Redfield looks awesome.
Fucking. What was it? WWE All Stars? What was it? Or Legends?
I believe it is Legends.
Wait.
You two can talk about your Wrestle Frassle game. I need to go. and
It's
get
All
myself
Stars.
alcohol.
All Stars is All Stars. It's WWE All
Because
Stars.
Sean engaged me in argumentation, and now I'm unhappy, so I'm going to fix my sadness with booze.
Yeah, it's not on PC, Rip. It's not on PC, Rip. So anyway, what I was, it's been an hour and I haven't even got to what I've been doing. What I've been doing this week. What the fuck? Anyway, what I've been doing is basically the same thing I was doing last week, just working a lot. Actually, this past since a week ago, I've actually been I actually got a 3-day weekend. I got 3 days off in a row, and I'm going back to work tomorrow afternoon at 1. And so I go back to work at 1 p.m. I get off at 9. Saturday and Sunday. I think I have to go back again at work on Monday. But it's been a while since I've had this many days off in a row. It's great. It's actually great.
When's your next day? When do you have to work next?
Tomorrow at 1.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I had.
So we can't play video games till 5 o'clock in the morning again?
No, we can't. I'm sorry. Once I move down into the basement, we should be able to do that again. But I gotta make that basement be able to sleep in, because like,
You can't live in the murder basement right now?
because I gotta finish it. I gotta make it at least somewhat livable. I gotta add some carpet down there. I gotta make sure I get.
You don't need carpet.
I gotta whatever. I gotta make sure I clean up that wooden area. Get all the spiders that are out there. Make sure.
Dude, those are just living pets.
Dude, I don't know. I can't tell if those are brown recluses or just daddy long legs.
They're pets. You should capture them and keep them.
No, I no. So I make sure I
Why?
because I'm not trying to get bit and die again.
No, you'll get bit and become Spider-Man.
No, because that happened once before, and I'm not trying to happen again.
Why? What are you talking about?
When I was a kid, I ran into a bush playing around with my cousin, and when I fell, I didn't realize it, but there was a brown recluse on my arm, one of the most poisonous spiders in America. It bit me in the arm directly. You know those veins you get, they take blood out of in your arm. That spot you're like right where your elbow is on the inside of your arm.
I do know.
So the spider bit me there. So the venom or the poison wherever the spider had went out through my body more, and I ended up fucking flatlining like 3 times on the way to the hospital.
Really?
Yes, and then I also got a staph infection from it.
I didn't know you've died 3 times. How interesting.
I remember waking up, seeing my mom watching like soap operas on the television. I remember them giving me ice cream.
That's what you remember.
I remember the ice cream. I specifically remember the ice cream.
What flavor?
It was like vanilla. I remember.
So you don't actually remember the kind of ice cream it was?
No, because I remember it was white, so I'm pretty sure it was vanilla. But I remember it's a hospital, so most likely they gave me vanilla ice cream.
Hospital ice cream is awful.
I was a kid. I didn't care. Ice cream's ice cream when you're a kid. Just eat the fucking.
You were also dead 3 times. So.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But like that's why I have a fear of spiders because of that.
You have a fear of spiders from that.
Yeah, because I fucking got bit.
You didn't have a fear of spiders before that?
No, not really.
I guess that could create a fear of spiders.
I'm dead ass.
You get like PTSD every time?
I just get freaked out and uncomfortable. Like if I see like a zoom in on a spider, my body just starts to shiver and just clench up. There's literally one time at Wawa where somebody brought in like a wooden box and you pull the top out and a rubber spider comes out. I was behind somebody like 6 feet away. I saw the spider.
You're a big man too.
I saw the spider come out and I ran. I don't like spiders. I'm very.
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass.
Damn, baby, you were the extra guac at Chipotle.
but no. I'm very afraid of spiders. I just don't like spiders. I don't like spiders or heights.
Really? You're a big man. You're afraid of spiders and heights.
Yes.
He's an elephant.
I also don't like heights, though. I hate going up anywhere high.
Dude, when I get in, you guys ever notice this? If you guys ever get in the elevator, when I get in an elevator, I get really uneasy once we get past floor 5. It's like no.
So I don't get like nervous with stuff like that. I get nervous going up on stuff like ladders and stuff that can fall easily.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not really concerned about like elevators.
Hey, Tyler, can you clean out my gutters?
No.
Dude, back when I was working at Food Line, there was one time where it was like February. It was like middle of January, and they wanted me to take down the Christmas decorations at Food Line, and they gave me a ladder, and I'm like, I don't think I can do this. I'm afraid of heights. He's like, you're sure we can get somebody else to do it? And then I felt bad. It's like, you know what?
Hey guys,
What?
look in the chat.
What the fuck?
Is that Donald Trump's hand?
No, that's the hand from the guy from the scary movie.
That's his strong hand. That's a little hand.
If I had a hand like that and like a normal hand, I would name that hand Sean.
But no, I got up on the ladder and I was just because it was just taking a couple things, but I was so uneasy and shit. I was sweating my ass off because I was so fucking scared about falling and shit.
I mean, you were doing also work, so you'd probably sweat anyway.
No, but also being super scared of my life because I didn't want to fall. And because I was in a grocery store in the middle of the day, so I didn't want to fall, and there was also falling on somebody else while they're shopping. Just imagine me.
Could you imagine a big black man falling on you from like a big ladder?
From like
that's
10,
like you would have to yell timber as you fell.
like 10 feet up. Like I'm just falling on you. That's like your entire life flashing before your eyes.
Or I can just, step out of the way.
But what if you don't know I'm falling? What if you're behind me and I just fall? And you don't.
I would imagine you make a whoa whoa as you fall.
I actually do that all the time. I actually make that exact.
Gets out of bed. Whoa.
No, I
I
literally.
think he makes that noise walking.
No, I actually. No,
You're
there's
scared of
multiple
being
times.
up so high.
There's multiple times where I'm like walking down the road and I trip and I make that noise because my feet are so fucking big. I trip over some of the sidewalks and shit like that. Or when I slip.
You got big ass clown feet, you know what I mean?
Damn, dog, you trip over your own feet.
Literally, and it sucks. Or
Your
when
foot dude, your foot sticks its foot out and trips you.
Can you imagine his fucking big toe fucking bends in half and trips him?
Dead ass.
That'd actually be funny as shit to watch.
Oh man.
You would pay to watch that, wouldn't you?
I don't know if I'd pay to watch it. I could just watch Sean trip himself for free.
But
You know what I mean?
oh,
So why would I
man.
pay for something I can get for free?
But besides what else I've been doing this week, besides working, shit at work is just like the same old people pissing me off at the coming into work when there's a fucking pandemic going on.
Hey, if they piss you off, then piss on them.
Sean, can you even spell pandemic?
PANDEMIC.
Holy
You
shit.
forgot the Q.
Shut up! There's no.
It's it's silent. You forgot the Q.
I legit thought about it for a moment. Like, no, I
I know you did. That's why I said something.
No, but no. Also, so other stores. If a person comes in the store without a mask, they can kick them out. But Wawa,
it's state law in New Jersey that you have to wear a mask now.
yeah, but Wawa, we can't kick them out.
Why?
They can because it's
Store policy.
Yeah, store policy. They don't want Wawa to lose customers. So if they come in, we can tell them, hey, you have to wear a mask, state law. But we straight up can't say we can't tell them that we can refuse service. So if they come in without a mask, we just have to like speed up and do them first to get them hurt and get them out the store so we don't get fined.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Hey, Tyler, I got a meme for you that only you're gonna get here.
I don't like memes.
Really?
I'm sad and depressed.
Tyler, this one is funny.
I'm a sad, sad boy.
4 L60Es coming into the transmission guy's shop like, guess who's back? Back again.
Oh man.
You mean they come in like
But I'm also really glad I got my
It's an
Johnny.
automatic transmission and they're still grinding gears.
exactly.
I'm also really glad I got my Donnie Trump fund book, so now I can be able to just save up and do something in the future with it. I
Buy
might
a shitload of Venezuelan Bolivar. So
Can
you
I
don't have
have
to worry
it
about
if you
losing
go to
toilet
jail?
paper.
no,
Can I have it if you go to jail?
no,
Sean, I'll invest it for you.
no,
I'll invest it for you too into my computer.
no. If anything, I'm
I'll buy
gonna
a second Titan.
I'm gonna save
Or
it.
I'll buy a second 2080.
If anything, I'm gonna save it and then you probably use part of it to go to wrestling school in the future.
Oh my god, are you seriously?
Yes, I wasn't joking about this. I am gonna go to wrestling school. I'm gonna get my IT certification first. While doing that, I'm gonna go to wrestling school. And then so then I can have something to fall back on if the wrestling school doesn't work
Dude,
out.
what's your professional wrestling name gonna be?
It's either gonna be just my actual name,
No.
Big
yes.
Boy Biggles.
But Sean Rideout's a great name. Say what you
Big Boy
No.
Biggles.
Yes.
It's only a great name, and unfortunately I have to entertain an old joke he's made. I'm sorry, Tyler, but I have no other choice. It's only a good name if you're a fucking biker. That's it.
It's true. You could be, and not even just like a biker. You could do anything with bikes, like BMX biking, mountain biking.
What about Zack Ryder? He doesn't do nothing with bikes, but his name is Zack Ryder.
He spells it with a Y.
Still.
Nah, it's different.
He can just be edgy because he spells it with a Y.
Yeah.
He's not
he
even
spells it with
edgy.
a Y.
He's not even edgy. He's a broski.
He's not even Zack Ryder anymore.
Oh, didn't he get fired too?
Yeah.
Because of the virus? Isn't
Yeah.
isn't Zack Ryder his actual name though?
No.
But he came
I
up
think
with
his name's like Matt.
But he came up with the name before he worked for WWE. So doesn't he? He owns his name.
Nah, Zack Ryder. I think WWE owns it now.
Because remember he made
Matthew Brett Cordona. Cordona?
But didn't he like? Because remember he had his own web series before he worked for WWE because he was Zack Ryder. So did he?
You know it.
Yeah. So did he sell his name? Did WWE buy his name from him?
I don't know if they bought it. I think they just took it and trademarked it before he could.
Did they?
Hey Tyler, I'm gonna throw some mechanic memes in here for you.
But anyway, but no, I can use my actual name. I can be Sean Lamont Rideout Jr., like Zack Sabre Jr. I can be fucking.
No.
Why?
No, Lamont isn't a good wrestling name.
It's my whole name.
No. No. You can't. That's a no. Bad wrestling name.
Lamont, it's not
Tyler,
a
do
bad
you like
wrestling name.
Hey
Should
Tyler,
just
do
be
you
a
like what I
double
put?
boy.
Tyler, do you like what I put in chat?
Yeah, that's funny.
A gapperoni
Okay,
with
back.
extra sauce.
Man,
Yo Tyler,
let's go with it.
important fucking question here.
Yeah.
Food over people asks who has the better fry, Popeyes or Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Nacho fries all day, baby.
And I only say that because there's just more potato in the fry.
More potato in the fry.
That's my only reasoning. How long have we been going tonight?
I don't know. We're gonna have to check with Sheen.
Sheen. Fuck Sheen at. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I got you. Yo, Sean should legally change his name to Sheen, like on some real shit. He should legally change his name to something that's a good wrestling name, because his current name isn't.
I just read a very irritating pun.
Okay,
Would you
I'm
read?
back.
I don't know if I should torture Sean with the pun also.
I mean, what's the pun?
A guy walks into a pet store and asks for 12 bees. The shopkeeper counts them out and gives the man 13. The man says, "You've given me one too many." The shopkeeper says, "Oh, that's a freebie."
Ah! That's great, actually. I enjoyed that.
Oh my god, those are jokes you actually can tell your children.
You want to know what jokes you can't tell your children?
The ones we all laugh at.
Tune in for episode 3 to find out.
We've been doing this for an hour yet?
Yeah.
We calling it here, or are we doing another hour like last time?
Nah, I don't think we should do a full 2 hours.
Oh no, because the thing about it, Tyler
I
left.
mean, I did refer to the last one as a clusterfuck, so...
Also,
The last one was a clusterfuck. So is this one.
Also, Tyler left for a while, so like, there's been a decent amount of downtime.
Fine. 30 more minutes, but I get to pull my dick out.
No.
15 and just the balls.
Hey, Tyler.
Ball picks? Ball picks?
What do you count Dankula right
Sean.
now? What do you count Dankula?
No, Sean, remember, it's never too early to send your girl ball picks.
I have to have a girl in the first place.
That's how you get girls.
Yeah, let me send a
You
girl.
whip out just your balls, and you put them on the table, and then
You present it like...
and then you whip out just your balls. You take a picture of your flaccid scrotum, and then you send it to her. And any woman's into it, I swear. You have to you have to and when you do it, you should record a video unzipping your pants and just smacking your balls on the desk. just like a solid one of these. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Tyler, that was only one ball though.
Dude,
That's
and you don't manscape, so it looks like they're two fucking frayed ass tennis balls, but black.
Oh my god, Tyler, is that how you sealed the deal with June?
The way I sealed the deal with June was I pretty much just became the best option available.
Oh my god, it's just, I don't know, it's a big commitment. It's me and nobody. Sold.
I walked in her house and I was like, "Look, lady, you got nothing better to do. Come date me." And she was like, "Deal." I was like, "That's how you do it, boys."
Oh my god, I did not need to see this meme.
I was also wearing Tim's and a Yankee hat.
Did you say no? No, hold on. I won't believe you unless you entered her house saying, "Yo, ma, where you at?"
I recently have been saying "What's up, ma?" to her.
And how does she feel about that?
Yo, Yankee hat with no brim.
Hey, look, it's Sean's favorite Marvel hero.
That's Ghost Rider if he was born with a disability. Could you imagine Ghost Rider with like Tourette's?
Yes.
Ghost Rider with
the Tourette's, but the Tourette's only worked. So the way, you know how like some Tourette's work where like people like curse or like spaz.
Yeah.
His Tourette's worked where he turns from human to Ghost Rider. Could you imagine? Oh god! And he's every like 25 minutes he's fucking in and out. Because I think that'd make the Ghost Rider movies way more interesting.
He's having sex with a girl and like just burst into flame, and then she's
oh my god!
And then she's looking
like nuts, straight blue fire.
She's looking into his burning skull.
She's like, "This is exactly what I needed, Daddy."
Just an empty stare.
How would that work? Because penises aren't made of bone.
Oh my god!
Oh man.
No. Okay, by the way, that is not what I oh my god it at. I oh my god it at this at something I just fucking read.
How does Ghost Rider's penis work?
I
don't want to know. But hey Tyler, do you want to hear something really fun?
Is it how Ghost Rider's penis works?
Wait,
I want to talk
wait,
about this.
Wait, time out. Hold up. Before we leave Ghost Rider, here, it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this, Tyler.
Staring at you. Wow, I really wanted to play role playing. I didn't know we were gonna go this in depth.
But
this is how I get off.
But whew.
Oh man.
No, I just read something that shook me like a crying baby.
Oh god.
No, to stop a baby from crying, you just throw it against the wall.
Jesus, that's one way.
That's also how you paint a room.
I've always wanted my walls to be red.
But
oh, that's fucked up.
If you think that's fucked up, listen to this. When did you realize that Twitter was crazy? A girl committed suicide by jumping in front of a train after a video of her having sex with the football team leaked. Someone quoted the tweet saying, "Live by the train, die by the train."
So I don't want to point it out, but they weren't white.
Oh man.
Because you know if they were white, if they were white, they would have had it covered up.
Oh man. Oh bro. Okay. So, you guys want to talk about what's going on with the world this past week?
I'm pretty sure the world's just been panicking the same as they have been.
You guys want to talk about all the deaths?
So the world. So the way I see planet Earth right now is it having a giant face on it, screaming, and it's just on fire, and it's just continuously screaming.
It's like the screaming sun, Rick and Morty. Just screaming.
Exactly.
Wait, where's
I
the
just-
coronavirus map? I need to see that. Where's the?
This.
Coronavirus
This is
map?
how I imagine the world is at this moment in time.
Oh man.
This picture exactly. It's exactly how the Earth has been.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. That or this one. This one's pretty solid as well.
Oh man.
You know, I think that's pretty accurate to the way the world has been. Or hear me out. Or this one's pretty accurate. Where's his name?
Actually, hold on. I have a picture of everybody in the middle of the corona shit. I have a picture of it. I have a live look.
This is fine.
This is funny.
We have 36 rolls of toilet paper in my bathroom.
You use one a day, don't you?
No, I actually take the whole roll out, and then wipe my ass with the whole roll and then throw it away.
Oh man.
So I
Hey,
use
Tyler,
one
do you
per
want-
shit.
Hey Tyler, do you want to see a political version of This Is Fine?
Is it Bernie Sanders on fire?
No, it's Nancy Pelosi.
This is fine.
This is funny.
Oh my god, that's metal as fuck.
You like metal as fuck things, don't you?
My life is metal as fuck. My car caught on fire and I drove it for 15 minutes while on fire.
Why
Fire.
on
That's
fire?
metal as fuck.
Somebody paid you $5 to drive around with your car on fire.
Dude, I wish somebody would have paid me. It only ended up costing me money.
This one will always warm my heart.
Yeah, I love that picture. But like on some real shit, like driving your car around while on fire is metal as fuck.
Oh,
And then
man.
selling it to some guy after it had been on fire, also metal as fuck.
And even though it's missing a few pixels, this is me.
Oh man.
If you ever look in my shirt drawer, you will understand that is me.
I think I only own the color black.
So this is the current state of the world right now.
Rubber ducky?
So what you're saying is we should move to Greenland.
Finland.
Finland! Wait, what?
Oh,
How does the tip of South America not have any cases?
Perdone? Oh, you mean the southern part of Argentina?
Yeah.
Because they all live isolated lives on cliffs.
How? You know what? On some real shit, Russia only has that one dot because they've killed everybody else.
No. That's Korea. That is Korea.
Actually, that's China.
Actually, hold on. Is that?
See that red dot? That's
Yeah,
the exact placement of one gulag.
Yeah. I'm trying to. No. Do you see that really tiny dot? In the A of Asia.
yeah.
That is that is all 3 cases in Mongolia.
Do you see that the big dot over by Asia? That's it, there used to be a bigger dot, but they collapsed that hotel.
Oh man. Oh god. Everything's it sucks because of this fucking virus, man. Everything's shut down. But I will say, President Trump did the thing where they got like all of like the head CEOs and owners of all the sports companies to get together and talk about.
No, it wasn't just only the sports company. It was heads of all the industries, like the most
Tyler.
important companies in all industries.
Yeah.
You're that I listen to everything friend. So this is just gonna be me.
Mm-mm.
I will break out fucking Gorgoroth if I have to.
Fuck you.
But fuck, I was gonna say. But yeah, he's brought together the heads of like the CEOs of all the major companies, and they're trying to like become up with a plan to like reform the economy after this is over.
Also, they were talking about like starting the MLB again, probably doing it like in Arizona.
Oh.
So it appears that people are gonna start going back to work in the next 2 weeks.
Oh,
Why?
John, what are you
please.
shaking right now? You should just stop doing it.
Oh, you can hear that? Oh shit! No,
Yes.
it's I put a key in between a plug and I put a dime in between like an outlet and started shaking it. But anyway, used to doing that. But
I didn't realize that. I really didn't realize that Sean was trying to electrocute himself.
Yeah, really. Jesus Christ.
but anyway, the funny thing about
No, I'm laughing. No, I'm laughing at this. I'm laughing at this shit.
the funny that's actually funny. The funny thing is, I found with WWE is like all of them are still working because in the state of Florida they're considered essential.
Right after Linda McMahon made an $18.5 million donation to Donald Trump.
What?
Linda McMahon made an $18.5 million donation to when he campaigns. And then suddenly, the WWE became an essential business.
But it's only for the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm. That's because that's where the performance center is. They don't need anything else.
Is that in Florida?
Yep.
Oh.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah. But also
They were like a Dick Hare's width away from like thickness away from being shut down by the sheriffs.
And also another thing is like if they were to shut down, that means they would void all their contracts, all the companies, and lose all their contracts because like they have
Pretty much, yeah.
They have contracts saying they have to perform live, live television shows, but they can't do anything live because of the virus. And
Yeah.
and if they can't do anything live, they're gonna get shut down by the states. They have to do that to have something, or they go back on all their contracts. So maybe they did an exception there.
No, they paid them off.
And also another thing is like, how are they considered an essential business if
Sean, they paid them off.
I know. I'm thinking of the logistics, because it doesn't make.
There are no logistics.
But who sat there? Who let this go through? It doesn't make any sense.
The person they paid off.
Okay, but I'm saying there has to be somebody in between them and Trump that has to like okay
No,
this.
there doesn't. There really doesn't have to.
Because states have their own separate laws. And
Sean, they gave money to the right people. It doesn't matter. The governor of Florida was like, yeah, they're an essential business. It's fine.
Sean,
Because I'm pretty positive Florida voted red last election. And I'm pretty sure they plan on voting red this election.
Oh.
That's how that works.
Who was that literal psycho that Hillary had as her running mate?
Bernie Sanders.
No,
it was
No, fuck.
Tim Kaine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking crackpot lost them Florida.
Wait, yeah. I thought it was that woman who was her running mate, the fucking chick that always like was campaigning with her. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, Monica Lewinsky.
No.
No, Jill Stein was the Green Party candidate.
No. I'm talking about the who was that woman that was always with who was always with Hillary? That one woman. I can't remember.
That was her bitch.
Oh god,
Hillary Clinton is the closeted bulldog. Change my mind.
Why would I change your mind from a fact?
Like, look at Bill Clinton's face. Just tell me he doesn't look defeated.
The only reason Hillary got mad at Monica Lewinsky was because Bill got her first.
Jesus.
Trying to pass around Monica Lewinsky in the White House.
Yeah, real shit. Hillary got mad not because Bill cheated on her, but because Lewinsky was sucking hog instead of eating carpet.
I still think that's hilarious. The president, like, I love this timeline. We got one president who got head in the Oval Office. You got one president who was on wrestling television. You got one president who fucking, I don't know.
You talking about Barry?
No, real shit. I love explaining to people. Do you know how Clinton got out of actually getting impeached over fucking over the Lewinsky shit?
How?
Whose dick did he suck?
No, he didn't. You see, if he had sucked dick, it would have been easier.
Wasn't his whole argument? All I remember from that time, from barely being alive, was I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And then he came out and said that he did.
No, everybody cut out the last words of what he said.
What
did they change it to?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman as I understood them. Basically, he's saying I didn't realize a blowjob counts as sexual relations. He wasn't coming out saying he didn't have sex with her. He's saying he didn't realize that a blowjob counts. That is what he was saying. He wasn't saying
By Bill Clinton standards, I could just get a blowjob from anybody.
that is literally what he was doing because he knew because everybody fucking knew it. He was just trying to play dumb and say, "Oh, a blowjob counts as a sexual relation. I thought only vaginal intercourse counted. I'm sorry."
What does anal intercourse count as?
Third base.
That's fifth base, fucker.
Not in Bill Clinton's eyes.
An extra $20 an hour. Getting the
If
DVD
you're paying
on
a hooker for anal, you don't need an hour.
Gets it from DVD straight to Blu-ray.
Straight to VHS. Oh!
God damn.
Name drop. Hey, we're Family Guy now.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Who does the Shameless podcast?
Thanks to our podcast. Thanks to our sponsor, Audible. No, who would our
I
sponsor?
wish.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid
God,
Shadow
no.
Legends would totally sponsor us. I don't care.
Raid Shadow Legends would sponsor a cockfight. What do you mean?
So Matt, you're telling me right now, if Raid Shadow Legends came to us like, hey, we want to sponsor your podcast, you turn them down?
Which one of us is gonna bite the bullet and actually play the game?
I do it.
right,
can I
Sean's
just
beginning.
collect the money?
All right, Sean's the guinea pig. Sean plays it.
I play almost anything.
You don't have to play it. They just send you a template video so you could just show it to them.
No, but Count Dankula, he has his own. He actually has been playing the game and shit like that.
Yeah, everybody actually has to have an account. Yeah, everybody they sponsor, like they actually have to have a fucking account in the game
Doesn't
that they
mean I have to
log.
use
And
it.
they have to use it. That like they have to use it like at least like once a week or once a month or something.
Oh my god!
Just
Can I
for that.
pay a guy for that?
I fucking would honestly because here's why. Here's the thing. 10-cent games. Just I am not a fan of 10 cent. I've seen what they do and they
It's your
Basically-
boy, Raid Shadow Legends.
10-cent games are basically loot box queens.
Speaking of loot box, that is our next. Sponsor.
No, they collapsed. Remember they declared for bankruptcy like last year.
Loot box?
Yeah, they declared
I'm still
bankruptcy.
getting ads.
They declared bankruptcy. I'm pretty sure they declared bankruptcy.
You know why? Because you know what would have been so much better for them? If they
What?
would have just sold the fucking t-shirts separately, they would have
Yeah.
made so much more money. That's the only reason anybody got fucking Loot Crate, or any of those crates really, was for the fucking t-shirts. That's why I subscribed for 2 months, and I still have the t-shirts, because the t-shirts are cool.
The t-shirts were cool.
Because I have the Jokey t-shirts, which is the Joker as Loki, which I like, and I also have Marty McPrime. Take a wild guess what that is.
Optimus Prime as Marty McFly.
So is that
You-
the
back-
GoBots?
Backwards, that's Marty McFly as a Transformer.
Oh.
Is that the GoBots?
No.
The GoBots!
The GoBots.
Also
Is that
known
is that
as Sean's favorite robots.
Is that the GoBots?
Yo, what were the
Is that-
robot? Oh no, what were the little robots that hung around with the Transformers? That so I remember the ones two Transformers were the anime characters, and they had little robots that would come onto them and make them even stronger robots. I can't remember what they were called.
I don't know, but this is all Sean
I don't know, but
knows.
what if they made Spider Girl robots?
I think that already exists, Tyler.
Sean.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Please
it
tell
does.
me Spider Girl robots does not
I'm
exist.
pretty sure that exists already.
That's awful.
Tyler, anything can be made in anime. Everything has already been made in anime. If you thought it's probably being made by some guy named Hiroshima right now.
Hiroshima, holy shit. Holy shit.
That's the first Japanese
Dude.
name that came to
Nah,
mind.
dude, Nagasaki, dude.
2 bombs weren't enough.
There's the thing is there is a guy named Nagasaki who does art, I think, like that.
Yeah? Does
Yeah.
he drop them hot bombs?
No. I hope not.
Oh, Tyler, I didn't tell you this earlier, but I had an idea.
Yeah?
So, I am considering a new keyboard. Not just
Right.
because of clackety clackety, but just because I don't like the feel of
Your Corsair keyboard?
clicky switches. I
Really? I like the tactile feedback of clicky switches.
I don't. I fuck up typing a lot. But blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I
My
can
big
understand
thing-
that.
My big thing. I don't know if I want tactile, like soft tactile, or if I want linear. So what I'm considering doing is buying just a burner keyboard, just like a cheapo off Amazon that has linear switches to test them out for a little while,
Yeah.
and then I'll know, and I'll return it at like on like the 20th day. I'll return it, and I'll just be like, yeah, it just felt crappy when in reality I'm building my own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend like $200 building a keyboard, but it'll be so worth it.
I still so I am going to buy in the future. I'm going to buy Zach's CPU from him. He said it was it's one of the Ryzen ones. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, go for it, dude. I don't care.
He said he's gonna sell me that and then the cooler for like $150, and I'm probably gonna. I don't think I need to upgrade my graphics card for a while now because I'm using RX 480, but I might in the future. Who knows? I have all the extra money I'm making right now. After the $3 and after the extra $3 go away, I have so much money built up. I can spend it a little bit and be fine on myself. Because honestly, I have $1,800. After working a couple more weeks, probably have enough money to buy a car without using $800 and use $800 to get other stuff and plus go to wrestling school or go to IT school first.
Get your fucking license.
With what? The DMV is closed.
Break in.
Break in and then force the dead ghost of the instructor to give me a test.
Hold a gun to his head.
Hold a gun to a ghost.
Yeah.
Take a ghost hostage.
I know what I fucking said.
New podcast title of the podcast title: Take a ghost hostage. Take a ghost hostage.
Dude. Fuck ghosts.
Yo, if you think about it, if you think about it, the Ghostbusters were bad guys all along.
They were just killing ghosts.
They were just taking them hostage.
Dude, that's metal as fuck.
Wasn't the new Ghostbusters coming out this year?
Yeah, and it's gonna have fucking the old people in it. They're not trying to make it bad.
How are they gonna do that? One of them is dead.
No, that's the whole point.
Carrie Fisher's dead, and she was in the 9th episode of Star Wars.
Was she CGI?
No, actually, it was all footage that they had made for the last movie, and they just used that.
Actually, so
They mocked it in.
So they did
Yeah.
that. So they
And it looked good.
in the trailer they show that he's dead, and they're in his. I think who's the guy that died? Venkman or what's the guy who died? The character.
Bill Murray looks like a corpse.
But he's like 80, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Haven't you seen Zombieland? He's doing that so he blends in.
No, he died in Zombieland though.
Big yikes.
Got shot because he was being an idiot.
God.
An
Sean.
idiot?
An idiot. Say what you want. That was a fucking dumbass thing to do. Walk at a zombie with a guy who's been shooting zombies the past few fucking months. He didn't know Bill Murray was alive in his house. So when they told him to go, hey, pull a prank on him, he just had him being the main character, being as smart as he was, kept the shotgun on him just to be safe, and then shot Bill Murray because he thought he was a fucking zombie.
You're like a fucking zombie, Sean.
And I love
Hey, you
that
know
they
what I
turned
think
all
that is? I think it's time to wrap this up.
No, I don't want to end this soon.
Why? We've been at it for like an hour and a half,
But
Sean.
factoring all the dead time we had from waiting for you, waiting for Matt,
Sean. There are podcasts that have whole episodes missing some of their cast, and you and I had a very, very heated discussion during that quote unquote dead time. In fact, during that time, I actually thought of a potential name for this episode that we could use. That I don't know. Well, Tyler wasn't here for it, so he's not going to be able to support it or not.
I liked Hold a Ghost Hostage.
Hold the Ghost Hostage works. I mean, I was going to suggest unnecessary emotion.
That's unnecessary.
That's like the description of our friendship,
unnecessary.
much less the episode of this podcast.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary emotion. Sounds
Unnecessary.
like a college campus
How to hold a ghost emotionally hostage.
on this thing.
Holding a ghost hostage.
The next episode is going to be the how-to guide to hold the ghost emotionally hostage.
Next episode, Sean becomes a Ghostbuster. And they have to give me a small ass suit because they don't have any suits in my size. My guts just stick.
You look like the fucking Stay Puft Marshmallow Man wearing a Ghostbusters costume, but you're burnt.
Oh man, his gut's just gonna be hanging out the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. My
Remember
guts.
when he buttoned his lesbian jacket? That's what it'll look like.
Oh my god, yeah.
I wish you took a picture of that. I wish you took
I
a picture of that.
I legitimately was afraid that one of the buttons was gonna fly off and break somebody's window or something.
Dude, I honestly
your
thought
eye.
the exact same thing. Because there was that couple and that one dude sitting right in front of me on the next bench over.
You were gonna put somebody in a coma.
I was gonna fuck somebody's eye up. I was waiting for it. I was like, I'm gonna stretch once and then bing, and then somebody's just gonna end in the hospital. Who are you gonna call? The ambulance.
Who are you gonna call? Your health insurance provider.
Oh, but okay, that's fine. Let's end it here. So, what are you guys looking forward to? So what are you guys looking forward to doing?
I'm about to eat this whole bag of Doritos out of depression. I don't know why the fuck you're laughing. I'm dead serious.
Okay, what do you?
Sean, this man is fucking broken and you're laughing at his pain. Tyler, you need to sock him one.
Oh, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to,
Sean,
Matt?
I'm gonna do this to you. Did you hear the sound of me hitting my mic?
Yes, I heard the sound you hitting.
That's
your
what I'm gonna
mic.
do to the fucking head, bro.
Try it, motherfucker. As I lick my pop filter sock.
Stop fucking deep throating your mic, you fucking.
Oh, that poor microphone.
Hey, remember, there's a sock on this thing too.
You're deep throating a dirty sock?
It's actually not. It's a fresh sock. I haven't used this one yet.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
It still had the plastic on it.
Yeah,
I'm sure it is. So you're telling me that you took a sock out of a package and you left a single sock in there without a match?
No, they're attached by the plastic. You know what I'm talking about? Those little thin pieces.
No, Sean. No, the plastic was still on it. Somebody threw it out their window, and Sean found it on the sidewalk, just like he found his Happy Meal on his desk.
That was Tyler's Happy Meal. And fuck you, my desk is lit.
Your desk is mediocre at best.
Yo, my desk.
desk
I
isn't
am
even a
Black MacGyver. Fuck
Your
off.
desk isn't even a desk. You have two chairs holding it up.
No, actually, it's not two chairs. It's a milk crate. It's a milk crate. An Xbox One.
Where'd you get an Xbox One?
Don't worry about it.
Sell the Xbox and buy a desk.
It doesn't work.
Where'd you get it?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's
What the fuck do you mean don't worry about
an
it?
air mattress box, a Tupperware container, another box, and a crate.
Where'd you
and-
get the Xbox One, though?
Don't worry about it.
Sean, fucking tell me where you got the Xbox One.
You don't need to worry about it, man. I got an Xbox One. You don't need to know from where, but I got one. Okay?
Did you take it from Zach's?
No.
Did you steal it?
No, I didn't steal it.
Did you find it on the side of the road?
Do I look like a person who would steal? And don't say that because I'm black.
It's a GB Weeby, dude. It just fell off the back of a truck.
Oh, it's Italian now. Gotcha.
Hey, yo, I found this Xbox One on the road, man. I'm going to give it to my cousin Vinny.
All right, that's it. It's over.
Wait, okay,
Don't insult Joe Pesci like that, you son of a bitch.
So you're saying every person sounds like that is Joe Pesci? That's insulting.
No, I'm saying that you called him your cousin Vinny, and that's why you're insulting Joe Pesci.
I'm not making
Fuck
it, because it's not a Joe Pesci reference. It's like, how many times did you
I'm
know?
taking your fucking kneecaps.
Do you-
I'm gonna make them into castanets.
Gabagool!
What?
Gabagool.
I'm gonna come beat the shit out of you
Okay.
Can I come?
with the ratchet in my trunk.
Yes, I call first swing though.
No.
That's a
No,
hate
I
crime. That's a hate
no,
crime.
no, Tyler, listen. I
No,
get it
it's
first.
not a hate. Well, maybe it is a hate crime because I hate you and it's a crime, but for no other reason than that.
No, Tyler, I get first swing, and I get to knock the taste out of his mouth, and then you get to go apeshit.
Oh my god.
I just want to put it up his butt.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to
That poor Matco Bill.
I'm looking forward to getting my my mic stand soon, getting that. Also, I'm looking forward to getting an SSD, maybe some other computer parts. Nothing too expensive, so I don't want to spend too much money. I want to just in case we end up getting laid off because of this virus and have to have something to hold me over.
You can apply for unemployment.
Like me and a Tyler.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that? Was that supposed to be some weird ass French, Matt?
No, that's how my name is pronounced.
Tyler?
Yes.
That sounds like somebody trying. It sounds like how white people
No, if
say
it was
Target.
French, it would have been Tyler.
That sounds like how people say
if it was
Target.
French, the font would have been white.
The font would have been italic.
No, the font would have been white. Matt gets the joke.
I don't get the joke. How did make that?
In the words of Sandro, when the enemy advances, you must pull a French.
Retreat.
Surrender.
Surrender.
Joe Star famous secret technique: run the fuck away.
No, that's it. Yeah, they stole that from Monty Python. When the going gets tough, run away! Run away!
But anyway,
He bravely ran away.
Okay, I guess we'll just call it there. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Have a nice night, guys. Stay safe.
Pick it up at your local videotape store. Be kind, please rewind.
Yo, we should actually use that. Be kind, please rewind. Damn, that should be our logo instead. Damn, that's actually pretty good.
When I take off that thong, I whip on my dick. She said, baby, what's wrong? Girl, nothing. I bought a smash like on King Kong. Poppy go harder. I nutted a while back. Bitch, I'm D-bangs. I ball hard like the wall. Ain't talking about Troy. She take out a toy because my dick was too small for her to enjoy. I meet with the mom. And kids so bomb. I whip on my weenie on Pornhub.com. Swag.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Okay, we're done.